Good morning dear students, welcome back to our online class. So dear students, in last class what we are learning, recall it, we are learning about the disease. In today's class we are going to discuss some more diseases which harmful for animals as well as plants. Okay dear students, so are you ready? Shall we start? Yes. This is disease causing microorganism in animals and the plants. So dear students, have you observed such type of disease in the plants? Have you observed this black dots on the leaves, black dots on the fruit? Okay, so what is this? It means this fruit or this leaf causes disease. Okay, so it is one of the disease which is caused by the microorganism. Shall we take another example? Let's see. Okay, have you observed such type of holes on the surface of the leaves? See how many layers, how many holes are there in these leaves. Okay, so what is this reason behind it? It means this microorganism have putted a disease to these leaves. Okay, so this happened by the microorganism, okay, which is harmful for this plant. So shall we define this concept? Yes, the disease causing microorganism in the plants have like rice, wheat, potato, sugarcane, apple, orange. This disease reduce crop yield and they can be controlled by using chemicals which kill the microbes. Okay, so what happens, such type of disease are there. So here who will going to suffer? The crop. Okay, the crop will going to be suffer here. So whether it is a possible to control it? Yeah, it is a possible to control it. How? By applying, by spraying some chemicals on this crop. So here we have some set of plant disease. Okay, we have some set of plant disease. That is, the first one is the citrus canker, and by which microorganism is causes? It causes the bacteria. And what is the mode of transmission? It is transmission for in air. Okay, so through this air what happens? This disease causes on the fruits. Okay, on the fruits. Okay, next is the rust of wheat. Okay, rust of wheat means what happens on the surface of the wheat? This type of disease will going to be cover on the surface of that wheat layer. Okay, so what happened? We can call as a rust of wheat. So how it is causes? By the fungi. Okay, so what is the mode of transmission? That is the air, and such type of seeds we are taking that is already suffer by the rusting. So what happens? The upcoming plant or crop will going to be showing the same nature of the disease. Okay, so what is the mode of transmission here? It is the air or seeds. Okay, so next disease is yellow vein mosaic of bhindi. Okay, so what happened on the bhindi? Okay, usually what is bhindi means lady's finger. So here the bhindi layer, okay, the bhindi or the leaves of bhindi, better I am just use word that lady's finger. So this also causes the microorganism. So how it is happened? By the virus. Or what is the mode of transmission? That is the insect. Okay, so in the plant what happened? The disease will going to be occur here. Okay, so these are the some plant disease. Whether it is a possible to prevent this disease, we have 6 simple steps. That is the grow disease resistance or tolerant plants and match your plants to your growing conditions. Okay, we have to match that. We have to check the whether the conditions are correct or not, whether the environment is correct or not, whether the requirement soil, water it is getting to the plant. So we have to be care about these things and avoid a wet environment. So don't leave your plant as it is for dry nature. Okay, and You have to improve the air circulation and as well as control garden pests. Means what happen in the garden, some of the insects are there which they are going to harmful for the plant. So we have to avoid them, we have to control it. How? By applying the chemicals. Okay, then use sanitized tools and keep a clean growing environment. Whatever we are tools using for the crop production or the gardening, so that tools should be neat and clean. So what happened, the upcoming plants or the upcoming crop will not going to be affected by the disease. Okay, so we have to be maintain the cleanness in the while growing the plants and the crop. Okay, and destroy disease plant materials upon detection. When you get or when you detect the disease on the crop or the garden, so just immediately destroy it, apply some chemicals. Okay, so these are the some simple 6 simple steps while using the crop production. Okay, so these are the some simple steps how we can prevent our plants. Let's go for the next concept. So here you can see it is a baby cow. Okay, this is the baby cow. So this baby cow, this is some it is affected by some disease. Okay, you can see here how the skin is going to be swollen here. So this baby cow, what happens, it causes disease. Okay, some other disease you can observe here on the surface of this skin. Okay, so you can see here how this baby cow got affected this disease. Okay, so such type of disease you can observe on the surface of the animals. So how it is happened? Okay, what is the mode of transition here? So here we have one answer with us that all bacteria not causes the disease. Okay, in the animals what happened, not all the bacteria causes disease. People and the animals have bacteria living on and in them they do not causes disease. Example of disease in the animals caused by bacteria are anthrax, black quarter and the tuberculosis. So how the human beings got affected by the microorganism, similar way the animals also got affected by the microorganisms. So some organisms are there, usually in last class only we have discussed that how some microorganisms are present on the surface of our skin. Okay, so if regularly we are not going to be wash our face or hands, then what happen, we are also going to be get affected by the same thing. Okay, so here neatness and cleanliness is very important. So usually always what we are saying, clean your hands, clean your face. So why we are telling, because we have to remove such type of harmful microorganism on our skin. Okay, so these are the some things we have to be maintained. So here we have some animal pathogens. So foot and mouth disease. So what happens, due to these pathogens, what happen, foot and mouth disease will going to be occur. Avian influenza, so this is one of the type of flu. And next is the heart water, Rift Valley fever. So such type of disease are there, we can observe in the animals. African swine fever, African horse sickness. Okay, so these are the some animal pathogens. Due to this animal pathogens, such type of disease you can observe in the animals. Okay, so these are the some example of animal pathogens. So dear students, for this sake, okay, for preventing the animals disease, the one who scientist name as a Dr. Robert Koch. Okay, Robert Koch was a pivotal figure in the golden age of the microbiology. So dear students, when we are studying the concept of microorganisms, so this study is nothing but the microbiology. So he is the one of the greatest scientists in the microbiology. He has worked so many years for the development of the microorganism criteria, and it was the German bacteriologist, okay, who is studying only about the bacteria itself, is called as the bacteriologist, who discovered the bacteria that causes anthrax, Spetticamina, okay, tuberculosis and the cholera, and his methods enables others to identify many more important pathogens. So, he has worked hard for identify the microorganism or the bacteria in the prevention of such type of disease like anthrax, petecamina and the tuberculosis. So, such type of examples he has given for preventing the animals. Okay. So, dear students, how we can prevent our animals? Okay. So, usually what we are calling to our animals, that is the veterinaries. Okay. So, how we can prevent our animals? So, we have a 3 ways. First one is the vaccine, second one is to give better nutrition, and next is the biosecurity. Okay. So, how we can cure our animals? So here by the help of vaccine, what we can done, with the right support they could lead to eradication of disease like a rabies, we can prevent it. Okay. So how we can prevent the disease? With the help of vaccine. Second is to give a proper nutrition which is required for healthy animals. Okay. So this is one of the another way to prevent our animals, as well as the biosecurity. It means the stop disease from entering the environment by limiting contact with the bacteria from outside the farm. So usually in the farm what we are doing means we have to maintain the cleanness, because what happens, so many organisms are revolving or they are going to be roaming around the animals. So if you are going to keep as it is, then what happens, some another microorganism will be going to be start reproducing there. So in this way what happen, again we are going to affected, maybe it is animals, maybe it is a plants, maybe it is a human being itself. So cleanliness is very important. If you are maintaining the cleanliness, you will not going to be affected by the any disease. Okay. So dear students, this is our today's concept, that we have focused on the disease of animals and the plants. In next class we are going to discuss the soil fertility, and here we are going to learn how the microorganisms plays an important role in a proper soil fertility as well as cleaning the environment. So dear students, let's meet in the next class. Have a good day. Bye bye.